Hey, it's Brandy coming at you with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about relationships. And when I say relationships, I'm not just talking about like a romantic relationship. I'm talking about friendships and romantic relationships. First thing, I'm going to try not to just talk in this video. I'll try to make it short and sweet for everybody. But my first thing I wanted to talk about is friendships. I gotta say, with my own experiences, I definitely throughout school, like all grades, I really struggled with friendships, and I really struggled feeling like I fit in. And I think for anybody, like, you struggle to fit in, but for me, I felt like I needed to be popular, and it just never happened for me, which is okay now. But in high school, I struggled to feel like I wasn't alone in things, and I think a lot of high schoolers, once you lose like a group of friends, or you just don't fit in with people, you feel alone. And I think it is just a natural thing for high schoolers. But my advice for that is, you go through high school and you gain friends and you lose friends, and that's just the way of life. And my mom always told me that you lose people for a reason. And I've heard in church that God takes people out of your life for reasons. God always has a reason behind things, and people will leave your life because you don't need them in your life, and God doesn't think you need them in your life. So an example I have is, I'm not going to mention people's names, but I had a friend that was probably one of my really closest friends in high school, and I thought that she was going to be like the person that after high school would stick by my side through a lot, and she didn't, because we had two different views on things, and with her views, it kept our friendship away from becoming more and staying really good friends after high school. I graduated before her, so after I graduated was when our friendship kind of just fell off, because I started realizing that her friendship wasn't really needed, because I was doing so much to try to like improve our friendship that I wasn't focusing on other things. So sometimes God puts people in your life to teach you a lesson, and He takes them out of your life so that you're ready for something better. So for me, my high school friends, they're not really around anymore, and teachers tell you that all the time, like, once you leave high school, you're not going to have all these people, so stop focusing on all these people, because they're not going to be around. And they were so right, and it's so crazy that, like, you think that, oh, he's just a teacher, he's not right about anything, like, that's what I thought. But now I realize that, because when I was leaving high school, I had a group of friends that I thought that were going to be around for me throughout college, sorry, not high school, and they're not. I mean, they're still my friends, I still talk to them sometimes, but they're not. And one friend, actually, that was a part of the group, is my only friend now, as an adult. And shout out to Rachel, because she she kind of was a shock to me on, like, becoming my best friend, I guess you could say, because I didn't really think that we would be. Seemed so different from each other, and we just didn't seem like we would, like, click like we did. So, having adult friends is different than having high school friends, because high school friends are like just the people that you eat lunch with and you just have there when you're at school. And an adult friend is somebody who's willing to listen to all your problems and listen to the advice you want to give them, or just listen to you whenever you want to rant. And they're people who are going to support you through things that you're trying to do in life, like your goals, college, jobs, boys, stuff like that. So, for me, my friend Rachel has definitely been a big benefit for me, and I don't know why I always get emotional when I talk about this, but I do, so I apologize. But she has definitely been a big help to me after high school, and even during high school sometimes, because she was a non-judgmental person at all. And that was the first time that I had a friend that didn't judge me on things like people I would talk to, boys, decisions that I made, stuff like that. And she has not once shown me that she's not a loyal friend and that she judges me on stuff. She has not once done that to me, and she has always been there for me when I need her to talk to somebody or anything. Like, she has always been there. So, sorry. It was definitely a struggle for me in high school, and that's why I make this video, because I want people in high school to know that it is a struggle, and you have to go through the struggle to get to a better place. But you have to realize that the people that you have in high school are not going to be there for you after high school. They're just people that are there in that moment, and you have to realize that there is some people after you graduate high school that are way better than the people that you have in high school. So you just need to realize that you're gonna find something better, and you'll probably become someone better if you work at it and don't stay in that one spot. So that's that part of friendship. My next thing is romantic relationships. I don't really have advice for this because I haven't really been in one. So, like, but I would say, like, for me, like, the advice I could give is don't make a romantic relationship a necessity. It should just be like a thing that you wait on and you don't like pressure. You shouldn't be like focusing on or like trying to build a romantic relationship just because you want it. You should be just you should just wait for that person to come along that is going to make you feel like they are the person that you want to be in a long-term relationship with. Because after high school, going into adulthood, like, I really don't think that people need those little, like, week, month, 2 months relationships. Like, you should be looking for somebody who's going to be there for you and going to push you to achieve things that you never thought that you could achieve. So, but for me, with being out of high school and being in high school, like, I definitely thought that, like, a relationship is what would make me feel like I'm worth something. And I struggled with that for a long time because I never actually had a relationship that made me feel like I was completely worth it. So, like, worth it to somebody. So, and relationships shouldn't be that. Like, a romantic relationship should not make you feel like you're worth something. And that's my point, is like, romantic relationships are not necessary, because before you can get into a relationship, you have to be able to feel like you're worth something. So, like, I talked about that in my last video, I believe. But, being in high school, you always want to, like, have that, like, I guess you could say picture cute relationship, picture perfect relationship, because that's what this generation is like. Like, you always see stuff on Facebook about relationships, and like the little posts with the pictures of a guy and a girl and a cute little quote behind it or whatever, and people think that you need that to feel like you're beautiful enough, worth it, cool, whatever, but you don't. So, like, you should be focusing on you. And if you're a religious person, you should be focusing on what God wants for you and what makes you better for Him and for yourself. So, being an adult, like, you should be looking, if you're looking for a relationship as an adult, you should be looking for somebody who's going to be supportive and who's going to help you build yourself and to make you a better person and strive for things that are bigger than you. So, with romantic relationships, I would just say, like, being in high school, I know it's like an image type thing, but you should be more focused on trying to figure out who you want to be and trying to get the grades that you need to get so that you can get into a really good school and do really good after high school. You shouldn't focus on relationships or an image. And it's the same thing with friendships. Like, you shouldn't be focusing on trying to get those friendships where you could take pictures and you could go to parties. That's just all an image, and you're just going to be like everybody else. And I really think that people should strive to be different and be you and do things that people never thought you could do. So, friendships and relationships in your senior year of high school, going into college and becoming an adult, not a main focus, and they really shouldn't be something that makes you feel like you are worth something and that you are not alone. Sometimes it's good to be alone, but if you want to have a good friendship and you are, like, I think with this generation, it's kind of like necessary. We feel like you should be able to have a friend, because then you feel like you aren't so alone. And I agree with that. Like, I want a friend just that, so then, like, I don't feel like so then I feel like I have someone to express stuff to and I can talk to, and that's why I have my friend Rachel, because she has become that person that I can go to with things and stuff. So, being out of high school, I don't look for friends that, like, I'm gonna go hang out with and stuff. I could care less, really. Like, I don't really have time to hang out. So, having a friend that I could just text or Snapchat or call about things is my thing now as an adult. I don't need anybody to hang out with. I just really want a friend that I could talk to, and Rachel has become that for me. So I really want to thank my friend Rachel, and I hope that you guys are able to realize that you're worth something without a relationship and without a friendship. And if you do get in a friendship, I hope that you find somebody like my friend Rachel, who is able to be non-judgmental, supportive, and also understands what you're trying to do, because she's trying to do the same thing. So, thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe, like the video, comment, give me ideas for other videos. I'll be posting another one pretty soon. I'm trying to keep up on it, so leave comments, like, please. Thank you guys. Love you.